can actually barely move for the amount of layers I've got on. When is it going to be spring? All I can think at the minute is this whole class divide thing. And where did that come from before anybody starts giving me years of historical evidence? I know where it came from. I suppose what I'm saying in terms of education, when did we start being so openly divisive towards each other? When did we start calling kids names and thinking it was okay? I know that when my children were little hello Sia. I know when my kids were little in primary school and nursery and playgroup, all we did was say, be kind, it's not your turn, you have to share, you do not say that, do not call bad names, time out. I mean, it was constantly teaching them the social constructs, wasn't it? I mean, we all did it, and all you wanted was your child to go to a birthday party and pick them up and the mum saying, oh, such a nice little girl, such a nice little boy, pleases and thank yous. I mean, that was like a first in any degree. That was like, yay, I've done it, my child is nice, yay! And then we sort of get to the bit where we call them Tarquin, Philomena. We talk about rich kids not wanting to mix with poor kids, and I'm like, oh, so what was it for? Why did we do that? Why did we spend that time telling them that it's really important to be kind and then showing them that it's actually really not? When did we undo all we'd done? Why did the rule book change when they became older and we discounted all of that? I don't know the answer. I find it deeply frustrating. I am still with my 13 and nearly 17-year-olds. I'd still say, don't you dare. No, we're not doing that. Don't say that. Or when they say to me, so-and-so said X, Y, Z, I'm like, well, that's not very kind, is it? And perhaps I'm slightly deeper than most and I'll always go, well, there's a reason for it. They won't have just said it. It'll have come from somewhere, because it does always come from somewhere. It's never just a thought that you thought. There's always a deep-rooted reason why people say this stuff. And I feel like we talk about investing so much money in kids' education. We kind of need to invest quite a lot in adult education, in how we lost those morals. Why did we lose those morals? And obviously, life events along the way have shaped us. So perhaps we need to be dealing with that a bit more. Perhaps we need to be looking at that a bit more. Perhaps we need to see where those values are coming from. Because it can't be okay to spend a child's early years telling them how important it is to be kind and nice and caring and sharing, and then by the age of 8, who cares, do what you like. It's not okay. We have a responsibility as adults. We have a responsibility, whether we want it or not, we have it, and I feel personally that responsibility is to lead by example. Stop calling kids rich or poor. Stop calling them Philomena or Tarquin. Stop this constant Netflix avocado referencing, because they'll pick up on it, they'll learn it, and in 15, 20 years time, we'll be in exactly the same position. We just need to crack on and stop it. Here endeth my sermon. I've got to park the car in a really small space, and that takes a lot of concentration.